Hi guys, and welcome to episode 12 of Today's To Do. Today we take on Juventus in the first leg of the Champions League first knockout round. We have a few things to go through. We've got the results we've had since we were last together, an injury concern, slight injury concern, after we have run the intro. So after the defeat to Manchester United, we came up against champions Leicester, and it wasn't quite as comprehensive as last time, but we did win. Jamie Vardy scored early for Leicester. We tinkered about with the formation slightly, got ourselves back in the game. Harry Kane with the equaliser, Inca Manena with the winner as we beat Leicester for the second time this season. We then made the trip to the Etihad to take on Manchester City. Jesus put Manchester City in front. Harry Kane with the equaliser. Not a lot happened after that. It was very ebb and flow. We maybe should have won it. Manchester City had their chances too, so a point was probably the right result for both sides. We then took on Manchester City again, this time in the FA Cup and at White Hart Lane. As you can see, a 3-1 win. Came with a penalty, Eric Lamela, and a goal for Vincent Janssen too. Serge Gnabry with the reply for Manchester City, but it did come at a cost. This was the cost that it brought. Hugo Lloris is out for 4 to 6 days. Obviously you can see it's Monday in game, which means he will miss the tie with Juventus. More importantly, he will miss the EFL Cup final against Reading. And with no Michel Vorm, it means that Paul Lopez will make his club debut against Juventus. No pressure. So after all that, we need to look at the league tables. As you can see, we're currently third on 55 points. Level on points with Liverpool, 5 behind Arsenal, 10 behind Manchester United. Today we're taking on Juventus in the Champions League. As you can see, we have drawn Crystal Palace or Fleetwood in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup, and with Reading on the horizon in the next episode. But we're concentrating on Juventus today. And speaking of Juventus, here they are. Managed by Massimo Allegri, has been linked with the Arsenal job in real life. Obviously, Gianluigi Buffon, club legend, football legend that he is. They've got Chiellini, he still plays for him. Pjanic in the middle. Mandzukic up front with Higuain. But I have picked another player as today's danger man. And today's danger man is Pablo Dybala. Forward. Complete forward. Perfect green circle. False 9 as well. Finishing a 16. Dribbling a 17. Agility of 19. He is a good player who will be playing in the Premier League, I would imagine, in the not too distant future, in real life. We have looked at scouting him to sign him for ourselves. As you can see, it valued at £32 million. He's going to cost us an awful lot of money, and he's on £92,000 a week. Will he want to leave Juventus to come to the Premier League? He will probably. Chelsea, Manchester, they'll all be looking at him. Chelsea, Manchester United, Manchester City, Arsenal, Liverpool will probably have a look as well. Can we get him? We'll have to find out. Let's go into the game and have a look at the two teams for tonight's match. So the two lineups are as follows. So we start with Lopez in goal. Walker, Alderweireld, Vertonghen, Rose, Storaro, Dembele, Lamela, Ali, Eriksson, Kane. Victor Wanyama is on a yellow card of missing the second leg, as is Eric Dyer. Moussa Dembele is on it as well, but I couldn't leave both Moussa and Wanyama out, so I had to go with one or the other. They start with Buffon, Alves, Benita, Bonucci, Bazzari, oh my god, Khedira, Amos, Amosa? Amua? Don't know. Marquisio, Pjanic, Dybala and Higuain. See, I can say Marquisio, but I can't say Asamoah. There we go. Crikey. So the team talk is done. The time for talking is over. The knockouts in the Champions League have begun. And it's Juventus to get us underway. We already have an injury, by the looks of it. Higuain is playing with an injury. Okay. And it's straight out to Dani Alves, who's faced with Danny Rose. Beats him to it. Sends in the cross. And a good early catch for Lopez. That'll be a confidence booster to the young man. Eriksen with the free kick. Great start. Great start. 1 minute 10 on the clock and Christian Eriksen has come up with the goal. First attack. He is capable of this, Christian Eriksen. And that's a great free kick. Up and over the wall. Buffon, no chance. And that is exactly the way we needed to start this game. Asamoah. Marquisio. Back to Asamoah. Picked up by Dele Alli. Onto Harry Kane. Kane inside to Lamela. Lamela onto Dele Alli. Tackled for a second, but then picked up by Lamela again. Stuaro. Into Walker. Dembele into Ali. Ali. Is he going to look for Walker? No. Tackled by Pjanic. Goes downfield, but Toby Alderweireld should get there. But no, Dybala has beaten him to it and is running at the back four. Into Higuain. Good tackle from Jan Vertonghen. Dybala has got the second ball. It's parried by Lopez. Not yet cleared. There we go. Only as far as Dani Alves. Comes back in. Alderweireld hacks it away the second time. Eriksen free kick. Too far out this time. Into Jan Vertonghen. Into Danny Rose. He's looking for a bit of help on the overlap. Doesn't find it. Christian Eriksen was a little bit too slow to it. And over the top to Higuain. He's got Jan Vertonghen facing him up and he's done well to take it off him. Into Christian Eriksen. Over the top for Kane. Kane with three around him. Gets the shot away. Hits the bar. And out for a corner. Lamela with the corner. Over it comes. Headed away. And picked up by Dani Alves, who has got pace to burn. And he's about to burn it. Down that right hand side. Dele Alli with him all the way, but he's lost him. Danny Rose comes out to him. Takes it off him. And Jan should just clear that into the stands. Probably the easiest thing to do. He listened from the last episode. So he's learning. In fairness, they're kicking us to death. Some of these guys might not make it to Wembley for the cup final. That's 8 fouls in 34 minutes. Another free kick. Pjanic out to Dybala this time. Jan Vertonghen with the block. And he comes away with it too. Doesn't get it away though. Into Higuain. Saved by Lopez. Gets a bit of luck. It comes off the post and lands back in his lap. Need a bit of luck as a goalkeeper. Danny Rose with the throw. Sturano. Into Dele Alli. Dele Alli looking for Kyle Walker. I thought Walks was going to line up the shot, but he's looking for Danny Rose. Will Rose get the ball over? He might do. I thought he was going to cross it. I thought Dani Alves might bring him down as well. But Marquisio gets it away. Headed on by Higuain, but cleared up by Vertonghen. On to Sturaro. Moussa Dembele out to Danny Rose. Looking to take on his man. Into Dele Alli he goes. Into Christian Eriksen. It's good football. Round the edge of the box as usual. Harry on the turn. Harry with the shots. Saved by Buffon and it goes behind for a corner. Throw in on this right hand side. Lamela. Into Dele Alli. Shoots. Oh. Another corner. Pressure's mounting. Can we find a second goal? Christian Eriksen will take this corner. In it comes. Buffon is there though. Bazuli. Back to Buffon. Into Danny Rose. Keep doing that, Gianluigi. I'll be very, very happy. Dembele. Powering his way through. Eric Lamela. Lamela with a shot. Saved by Buffon again. Need to find this second goal. We have Juventus on the ropes. Lamela with the corner. Ball comes over. And it's too close to the goalkeeper again. He rolls it out. And that is half time. Good first half. Well deserved. In front at the break. By a goal to nil. Right, so we tweaked the corners slightly. Going to send them into the near post in the second half. But the team talk's done. Let's get underway. It's Tottenham to get us underway in this second half. If we can start it like we did the first half, that would be brilliant. Eriksen. Into Dembele. Rose. Tries to get the crossover. Stuani plays it back to him. Eriksen. Oh, Bonucci with the block. They've chucked an extra man forward. Pranjan. I think that's how you say it. Tackled by Jan Vertonghen. So yeah, they've had a bit of a tweak with the formation. Higuain has gone off at half time. Eriksen. Dembele. Out to Danny Rose. Rose takes on his man. Gets it over Moussa Dembele. Blocked by Dele Alli. And cleared away by the defence. Eriksen into Kane. Beaten to it by the defender. Khedira. Prandic. Marquisio. Prandic again into Praj. I think that's how you say it. Marquisio. Dybala. Prandic. Out to Asamoah. In and into the net by Dybala. And that's not been on the cards, to be honest. But then that's what happens when you don't take your chances at the other end. Juventus have punished us. Stick the extra man in midfield. Take off Dele Alli. It's a bit of a gamble. But life's about taking a gamble. We'll continue for a minute. So Harry Winks is going to come on to take Dele's place. Dembele. Because they've got 3 up there now, so we need to... Couldn't go to a back 3. I haven't got a third defender to go centre back. Trippier's our only defender on the bench. Dembele. Still going. Tackled. Walker. Winks. First touch for young Harry. And he's had Sami Khedira pinch his pocket. Dybala into Mandzukic. Tackled by Struaro. Mandzukic over the bar. So they've got that away goal now. Juventus as well. Dybala coming forward. Harry Winks is there with him. Still gets the cross in. Oh, that's cruel. Prijak. Dybala again. It's a great cross. Harry Winks can do nothing to stop it. It's just a backwards header. Lopez no chance at all. And that's 2-1 Juve. And a rethink needed. Who does it chuck into the back 4? Right. Need to counteract them, really. So I'm doing it the only way I can. So Kieran Trippier is going to come on. Means Walker's going to right centre back. Eric Dyer, as I mentioned, Eric Dyer is on a yellow card as well. I can't really afford to lose Eric Dyer for the second leg. Kevin Wimmer just ain't up to the job, unfortunately. So we'll try this and see what happens. Still in the tie at 2-1. Rose into Winks. Kane into Dembele. Lamela. Ericsson with the shot, but he's offside. Dani Alves picks the ball up, and that's probably going to be it. Pjanic. Pressure on him, but that is time. Juventus have beaten us. Dybala the key man. 1 assist, 1 goal. But we are not out of it yet. I'm not going to say we should have beaten them. Because on paper, you know, Juventus are a much better side than we are. But we gave a good of account of ourselves. Ericsson with the early goal. We couldn't follow it up with a second, despite a string of first half chances. And in the end, that's what we paid for. So we travelled to Turin, needing to get a result to go through to the next round of the Champions League. If you have enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. If you would like to follow me on the Twitter handle is above my head. That was the end of episode 12 of Today Is To Do. I will see you next time for the EFL Cup Final in episode 13. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.